it up for my run on at home, and I don't know, something got screwed up. What can you do? I'm not a professional YouTuber. Happy Friday. I am here to discuss the markets, health, if you so would like to ask some questions. Why not, or how to look into being vegan, if you ask. Q&A, if you care. Otherwise, I know most of you listen to this afterwards, so it's all good. So the markets today, due to Israel's, excuse the wind, please. You know, it's brutal out here in Illinois. I can't help it. I wish I could control the wind, because every goddamn soccer game I'm at is just killing me out there for 4 hours. Markets due to the minimal strike pop back up. People think it's because of the halving. Who knows? Could be a little of that, but I really believe it's just because it was less than anticipated in regards to Israel. But doesn't mean everything's over. I'm hoping it somewhat is, but they probably want to get back to business of Hamas. Anyways, markets are reacting due to that. Good sell-off yesterday after, kind of stagnant all day. Then the attacks happen, or the retaliation, I should say, and there you go. Unfortunately, Grayscale selling more than ETFs have significantly slowed down. I apologize about the wind. Holy Jesus. If you can't hear me, let me know and I will dial off. We do need to see those ETFs pick up again. I'm hoping it doesn't happen for a few weeks. Let the halving do its thing tonight around, I believe it's about 8 hours from now. Could be a big nothing number, it typically is initially, but hey, sorry about the stream. If you guys were on the other ones, I screwed that up. I asked Bluegrass to put a note on it, but I don't know what the hell I'm doing on this mobile thing. Forgive me. I'll get it figured out at some point. But let's get this halving in. Don't listen to there's always a pre-halving dump, a post-halving dump. It's all macro related. And will we have a sell-off after this? Sell the news type of thing? No. Nobody knows. It's buy the rumors, sell the news. No one knows for sure. And if anyone says history may not repeat, but usually rhymes, hang up. It's an annoying term. So, I have been DCAing a little bit. It's worked out so far over the last day or so. And there are definitely some good buys out there, but I think we got to be careful. I'm all right because I'm crazy with it. It's 400 here, 500 there, 1,000 here, $25 here and there on the smaller guys like Benki. I constantly do it 25, rounding up the numbers. Made 28 Cardano from the dump. People should make me some kind of financial value. You would be I'm sure Rob will hire you. I was sneaking in the other day. I saw you got scolded. You and your whiskey. You and Bluegrass were going back and forth. It was pretty freaking funny. I need a good laugh in the afternoon, but I can only take so much. I can barely take my streams, let alone other people's. Hey, 073. Yeah, did you guys go get a notification for the stream I planned? So before I went for my run, I did it on the laptop, and then I tried to get on it from the mobile, and it didn't even show up. So I'm like, fudge. I tried to give warning, like an hour's worth of warning. You did. A shot of whiskey, nice. Do one for me. I've got a ton of whiskey I no longer drink. I stopped about a year last January, not this January, but last January. So I stopped drinking then, haven't had a sip since, and I've got some expensive ass whiskey just that hasn't been opened, like A.H. Hirsch bourbon, 17-year-old. It's about I bought a couple cases of it for like $70 a piece because I knew they were done. Now it's worth like $6,000 to $10,000 a bottle. It's crazy. I'll never drink it. It's not that good, actually. Yeah, I got to figure that out. Got to figure out the whole thing here. I thought I was being a good boy and giving fair warning, and it screwed up. So, yeah, we got to, this is not a bad thing with this going on. It's just, the miners have to make money, and if they're not, many of them will turn off their rigs. And price has no choice but to go up at some point. We saw a little lift this morning and some alts with it. I think the big thing is, as it always is macro, right? If Powell, I'm telling you, if Powell starts speaking dovish, which I don't think he will, and this Mideast thing, I mean, the Hamas-Israel thing is going to keep going, but if Iran doesn't come back, or if Syria doesn't get involved, or Hezbollah in Lebanon doesn't get involved, and we start disrupt, if that gets going, shit, we'll be at 50 in no time. But if we can just have some ease, give us 6 months, right, to make serious gains, and then, all of us can sell a little bit, take some profits. ZE can buy like $10,000 more worth of Cardano and XRP, sell it to Bob. Thanks for the donation. And you'll all be happy. So what I learned the other day, and what I've always preached, is not to make rash decisions. When I was getting off the stream the other day, and I did a short about this yesterday, I was going to sell Velo. I was going to sell Stacks. I was looking at selling Near, and just to buy it back cheaper. That was my only, not that I lost faith in them. I wasn't going to sell Arrow because I own it at such a low price. But I got off. ZE got me all fired up. Got off. Took a few minutes. Then I took a few more minutes. And I started really looking at the market. And I chilled. And I didn't do anything. Because I really thought about it and looked deeper into what I was about to do. And I didn't. And it was the right move. Instead, I bought. Last night, I loaded up on quite a few things. But, when we have these 30, 40, 50, 60% drops, we have to, if we didn't take profits above that, we just got to be calm about it. Know if we're not at the end of the bull market, which we are not, unless, the shit really hits the fan, macro-wise and war-wise. But that may fully not end the bull market anyways. We're just beginning it. You eat my meat, bro. Well, thank you, Shota. Yeah, I am vegan. I not looking to eat your meat, but you can troll here if you like. You won't be the first. I talk about it every day with people, so I hear it all. Bring it on. If you want to troll me, I can defend our movement if you care to. But we're kind of a community here, and don't really get into that all that much. Boy, the wind is brutal wind. So one thing I will say to people listening to this later, in regards to, you're hearing a lot of green candles. Bitcoin's never had 8 green candles, and you're going to hear a lot about green dots and all that stuff. It's a load of crap. It does historically mean something. And if you're trading, if you are a trader with leverage, which I don't recommend, because you will lose. Ultimately, you will give money to the house. It does mean something then. But if you're an investor, holder, and want to get rich and financially independent the right way, that doesn't mean anything to you. You should look at it, but we go down, we go up. That's the way it goes. Support does matter. Right now we're having a little, good support at 60K. Even though we drop below that, we pop right back up. But if something happens, we'll drop to 55 and no problem. So when you hear people talking about green dots and candles, and you're just holding, pay no mind to it. And if you're a trader, this is the wrong person to be advising you. I gave that up a long time ago. Holy wind. So Shota, that's all you got? Yeah, so that's what I'm hearing, you know, for the last couple of days is green candles, green candles. It's useless information for the most part. So, oh, thank you. Appreciate that. I don't typically get likes, to be honest with you, so I do appreciate that. Things to look out for that I'm accumulating a little of, or a lot more of, is the usual suspects. Benki, ones to really look at. Velo. Now everyone's, you know, for the last couple weeks on the Ondo bandwagon. I've got enough of that. But I think if we drop to the low 70s again, that is a great buy. But, you know, you do need to look at the tokenomics of it. It's got a pretty good supply out. We'll be getting a ton more, but not for a long time. So you got to really have conviction in it. So Arrow, Velo, Ondo, AIOZ, IMX, you know, I was thinking about that yesterday. I hate their tokenomics market cap, so I just don't know how far it'll have to run. You know, it was a better buy when I wanted to buy it at 99 cents. But at $2, you know, I don't know. I'm seeing $6, $7 out of it. If we get into a serious bull run and gaming goes crazy, $20 would be my out for me. So I'm looking at it closely. I just wish the supply was less in the market cap. Because remember, that has a huge difference in everything. That's why our boys, Polygon, ADA, and XRP are stable coins. Goldfinch, another one. If you're into the RWA, and like I said, Benki, I believe, when Avalanche hits it, and that's a long-term play. When I say long-term, 6 months is my thought. And I went in buying a little bit, and now I think I have 800,000. So I can't help myself because it's such a low price. Like always, 25, 50, like I said, $100, $200. So I'm constantly accumulating it. I think my average price at one point was under a penny. Now it's $1.30, $1.40. So it's gone up just because I'm buying it. Are you guys accumulating anything? I know ZE or not. But, you know, when I see turnarounds like this, it's could easily go back the other way, but I don't think it will too harshly if the macro stays intact. Oh, pardon me on that. By a river right now. I'll pick up more Ondo, maybe Link. Gotta love Link. I just don't know how far that'll run, but I love Link. It's always been a great bear run. Believe it or not, it was back in the day, it was to accumulate more Link or XRP. And I went all in on XRP. This is years ago. I was going to buy Link at 17 cents. And I chose XRP. Who's the idiot? That'd be me. So, what can you do? I do that all day long. I'll pick up more Ondo. Yeah, so I just think Ondo's great. I just wish, like I said, they had less supply. But, you know, remember, they are not BlackRock. As much as you'll hear many BitBoys saying it. And which I recommend you guys listening to his stream yesterday if you want a crazy rant. It was, could only listen to about 30 minutes of it, and I listened to double speed. Holy Jesus. He's always lost his mind, but this is, you got to listen to what he's saying about Canada. If you want some entertainment, do it. UNET and NTX. Yeah. Proppy. If RWA, you know, I think it's just too expensive right now. But that was a missed opportunity in the RWA space. They're the only one doing what they're doing. In regards to real estate, don't know if it'll take off or not, but and it's not a business play. It's more of a it's not a B2B play. So it's gotten a ton of traction over the last 3 weeks, even through the downward spiral. Yeah, he should be careful. If I enter a stream, YouTube might take the channel down. You should enter his stream. I mean, it's out of control. I used to listen to him for entertainment, but I just it's hard now. Just the conspiracies. It does us no good. If you just want it for entertainment, some of these guys, fine, like him and that blockchain basement. I can't listen to that either. We all know what's going on with the government. We all know what's going on in the world. And there's no reason to go down a black hole. It does you no good, in my perspective. ZE, it looks like it's just you and me. How's that whiskey? How is that whiskey? Did you send Bob some Kakinyu coins? Still watch the basement. I'm a mod there. Wish TJ. Yeah, that I would actually. He's him. TJ, Josh. I actually think it's a good addition. He's a little harsh, but I am too, I guess. But I think Josh is a pretty smart young man. But I think TJ is not on due to the legal ramifications. And to me, his opinion on that show, whatever you want to call it, channel, made the most sense. Personally, he when Ben would be on his rants and craziness, he was very reasonable and to me on the money in regards to the market, and he could stay on task. That's why I don't care for DZ. He cannot, like, the jokes, and he won't let anyone talk. To me, DZ should be fired and Josh should be running the show. Personally, he has a great personality, DZ, but I just don't think his I don't think he's making people money, personally. And Drew seems like a decent guy too. I just, it just gets too conspiracy for me, man. Though what they're saying is not wrong, but why it doesn't do us any good. There's no reason to, the world's negative as it is. No reason to be drowning in that. It's too early, but in 8 hours, do a shot of whiskey. I would. Back in the day, only a year ago, Fridays were always whiskey days. Scotch. Started out as bourbon, then moved to Scotch. These streamers you mentioned are not even the worst. I found a stream with a guy that was running on a running board. Really? Well, I'm probably the worst, to be honest with you, in regards to, putting in the effort. I'm just on here talking. I'm not doing the graphics or, it's just my computer and me. It's just to get it going. I am not going to spend 3 hours like these guys, or 5 hours. Even some of the vegan activists I support financially. I mean, they put it, it's a full-time job. This is not for me. Try to do it between my meetings, run, and all that stuff. Just try to get our community going. Wasn't able to gather the willpower to even troll comment. Screaming some Bitcoin song while leverage training, really? Talking about Jason Casper, he's an OG and he does that on a troll level. I'll have to check him out. Yeah, who else is good out there that I should, anyone of value out there? Banter I'll listen to. I just started kind of listening to him not that long ago, to be honest with you. And I know there's scammy stuff out there, but I think he has say what you want about him. He has a decent perspective on certain things, and you got to take all of them, including me, with what you get out of it. Whether it's entertainment or just talking, or I don't know which is the best way to stand. Block the win from you guys. Pimp song. All right, I'll have to check them out. Yeah. yeah, there's so many channels for different stuff. Technical, that's not going to be my bag. I know it, but I dive in deep enough to where I feel it's the right way to go for me. Regards to going over the technical stuff, forget. That is not my bag. It's Friday, boys and gals. Are you guys accumulating anything though today? Or are you just watching? I have been a little bit, but I'm curious where we hang out this weekend. You know, I think weekend never really does us justice. It'll move one way significantly, but until Monday morning happens and institutions and the news come out, it's really, though news comes out on the weekend, as you saw last week with Iran that killed us on the sideline, I think. Oh wait, it's a Monday. Yeah, not a bad call. You know, I'm pretty diversified, so I tend to accumulate lately on my higher risk plays because I'm an addict, I guess. I don't know. It's difficult, especially with Coinbase One, when I accumulate on there. The fees are free, so it's so easy for me to just constantly do it. And so on some of the riskier ones that are very cheap, even though I bought a bunch of Metis, I forgot about that. I bought a bunch of Metis style yesterday. Over the last couple of days at 50 something and 60 something to average out my costs. Because my in on that was going to be around 30, and I never did it. Limit order set on Arrow. Yeah, I think that would be a great price at $1.42. Didn't hit last night. I will leave it open. I don't know if you're going to hit that. Where's it at right now? Like 160 something? I don't know. If not, I think that's going to be a tough one. Honestly, I hope it doesn't hit that. That would be a great price for it. What coins are you planning on AI gaming? I think the meme AI gaming coins are the best for me because of their higher risk, higher reward potential. Whipped down to 145 last. Oh, you did. Shit, man, you should have got in. Woulda, coulda, shoulda though. Who knew? I thought you were gonna whip down harder. Sorry, a big swell of wind coming in. So 073 AI and gaming. IMX, keeping a very close eye on that. Superverse, possibly. That's had a good run up. Under $1, I think Superverse is good. IMX, like I said. Illuvium, maybe. I'm done buying it. I've been buying Illuvium for a year. It's an expensive one, but look at the circulating supply. It's very low. I don't know what my plan is. Getting up to $700. I don't know if it's going to do it, but and I don't even know where it is right now. But that's my out. It's around 700. I think AI. The only thing I'm in is Near. People call that an AI. It started out as AI. Okay, that might be a little expensive for your blood, but AIOZ. But I'm in at a penny, But I did buy more, and so I'm fucking up my average cost. But AIOZ. Those are the only two AI plays I'm doing. I had Fetch, sold out of Fetch. Not buying Ocean. Those are all combining. So let's see what happens with that. But AIOZ is my play, my big play. And, I'm up a few $100,000 on it. I stacked my bag of Super at, 15 cents, you bastard. Good for you. I was going to buy it around 30. I just didn't, honestly, some things are easy to make a move on. Some things are difficult. I didn't think much of Super at the time, probably because of Elio and, pushing it so much, but it is his project. But that was my loss. Throw that in the bag of woulda, coulda, shouldas for this bull run. But that was a great call on you. Do you have any C90? Do you have any other AI or gaming plays for 073 that you're thinking of, or you could recommend to them? I just don't. Those are, I'm in all of those. I'm not looking at any other ones. Yep. I know you have render. You sold out of render, didn't you? Yeah, 073 render's great. Might be a little higher than you're looking at, I think. But I think overall render's going to have already has had a great spike up. Oh man, beautiful day. It's windy as hell, but the sun is out, and the market hopefully is still up. Last I looked, Bitcoin was dropping a little bit to 64. If we could get some FOMO, it would be nice, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Sold your negative, bought half a bag, 500 render back at 720. There you go. That's how you do it. Where is it right now? That is how you do it. You sell high, you buy low, rinse and repeat. Man, Shota came in here, said one troll comment and left us. What's up with that? Bet you would eat my meat, bro. It's the only thing he said. Look, you're already in the money. C90. That is how you do it. Yeah, that's kind of a problem for me right now, except for, I did buy more Cody. That's right. This morning. What I've been doing because of this big sell-off we had, I killed so many of my average prices because take Cody, I was in at 5 cents and it spiked up to 21, 23, 24 cents. I bought more at 21, bought more at 17, and then, back down to 11 and 12. So hurt my average. So I bought more at 11. And truthfully, if Arrow runs up pretty good, I'm going to look probably at Velo to accumulate more. My first in was at 9 and 11 cents, but I bought more at 17 and 21, I believe. 51 cents? So that must have been last run. I think PNG is another good play. At least, that's what my bags are saying, but I'm in low at that, and I don't have the balls to buy more at like 40. Got up to 85 cents. Probably would have been a brilliant sell for me because I have quite a bit of it, but I didn't. It spiked up fast, and then we had a big sell-off that week. I don't know, that was maybe 2 months ago, 3 months ago. So that's the problem when we have these sell-offs and then we don't get to their recent highs. That's what's killing us. That shows us we are not near the height of the bull run at all. And speaking of that, I'm hearing a lot of, what I always hear since, I don't know, maybe 2 bull runs ago, cycles ago, if you want to say it, is people predicting when this is going to end. September 25th, or if you listen to BitBoy, he'll give you the exact date and time. But that is just a load of crap, too. Nobody knows when it ends, and it never ends because of a cycle ending. It ends, there's no timeline to it. It is because a macro event. It gets too hot. The stock market gets too hot. The economy gets too hot. Shit hits the fan with a war, inflation, whatever it may be, and we head down. It's all cyclical. Oh, last bull run. All right. You will get that. Are you buying more to kind of average out your, you buy a bunch now, you could sell it 25 cents and break even or make money maybe. Might be, if you believe in it, might be worth it. The only thing I don't like I like their idea, but You ever see the videos the CEO or the head of it puts out there? They are ghetto. Round trip last bull market, I held everything waiting for. Yep. Me too. And George just more. Oh, hold on. Let me see. Render seems like an awesome project. Next week there is a national holiday in my country which allows all citizens to sell their old items without. There you go. I wrote the amp losses off last year to offset the gains. There you go. Smart move. That's what I'll do this year. Still got my amp. Still got so many, as we know. You know, I have 3 that I just want to get back. Basic attention token. Have a shitload in that. Amp. And there's a few others, but then the next one would be ACH. That came out, bought it, was in tremendous profit on it. Right when that got listed on Coinbase, it was going from 11 cents to 24 cents, 11 cents to 24 cents constantly. And so I bought a crap load at 11. It's at 3 cents. So I'm going to invest all of it a week after because I do not really see it as a major loss. Yeah, if the price goes down because I'll be selling off of, do what you can to get money. Just be careful. Maybe get in here with the community if you want to, second opinions, if you will. Not financial advice, of course, but we're happy to tell you at least what we think, and you got to kind of say what you're looking to do. Can't tell you what to do with your money, but we can at least maybe give you an opinion. The last thing we want you to do, it's the only reason I started this channel, was don't want you to lose your money listening to people say, I've got an inside guy. Ando is part of the club. No one knows that. That's bullshit. Ando's not part. Ando's doing their own thing. They are not. No one has if anyone tells you they have an inside track or they know exactly where a price is going, please don't listen to them. I stress that every day. I can't help it. I'll do videos throughout this whole bull run because that's when people get hurt, when people listen to other people saying they have an inside guy. Ben now has another inside guy. Another Mr. X, as he calls it. I know I bring him up a lot. I just can't help it. Because he still has he has 100,000 people listening to him. And I guess I shouldn't waste my time, but it gives me something to talk about. And he pissed me off so much when he went hunting for moose and bear. Wish that was reversed on him, to be honest with you. I won't go there. Inside guys, don't you love that ZE? Inside guy. He used to say when he would get in fights with TJ, I'm sorry TJ, but you're wrong. And he was wrong on everything. TJ, I wish he had his own channel. I used to say, dude, you should be running this show. Guy has knowledge. Well, anyways. I think Ben's inside man is just Cassie texting him. That is pretty funny. Cat, oh my God. That shows the metamorphosis of what they keep doing. And oh God, all right, you guys don't like this, we'll do this. I just love seeing them cry and people falling for it and giving them money. Lord have mercy. But here's the thing, you air your dirty laundry, you're open to comments. That's, so am I. Do you think that it is a good idea to buy crypto for my friend as well? Once he turns 18, he offered me cash in return for crypto once I am able to legally buy it. I think that can cause problems. Well, no, here's the thing you have to remember with that. There's taxes, right? So let's say you buy crypto for a friend or, family member who's of age. You just have the account. Let's say you buy it, you make $10,000, you make $1,000, doesn't matter. Let's just say 10,000. Right? That's what we're hoping to do in crypto, not 1,000. And then you sell it, well, you're getting taxed on it. I don't know how it is in your country, but here in America, yes. So that's you. So, me personally, I wouldn't, even for my kids. I bought some, but that's different. They're my kids. But I had them open up accounts. So, does that make sense? I would not do that. Me personally. I'm not buying crypto for anyone. I have some money invested in it for my kids. But they get my money anyways. You know what I mean? If I pay for everything anyways. I would not do it. TJ used to have his own too. It had a dumbass name though. Oh, okay. Yeah, he should, I just know he's not on it because of the legal stuff. I just know it. Unfortunately. It's Ben. She could text and that this is Gary Gensler. Please don't tell anyone that you'd absolutely fall. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Did you listen to him yesterday though? You have to listen to that show yesterday. It'll probably be just as crazy today, but you have to listen to yesterday's show. It was off the wall. It was, like I said, I could only take 30-40 minutes of it in fast speed and crazy. ZE, I think legally in their country they can't for some reason, right? You're South Africa, Australia, one of those, right? After you're short saying not to listen to him. Yeah. Yeah, so 0 times 73, I just don't do it. It's for, your friend and everyone. You got to pay your own taxes. You got to be in charge of your own financial stuff. You don't want that burden. When I was a equities trader at stocks, bonds, and everything here in America years ago, I invested money for my in-laws. And the market, we took a dump. It was the dot-com dump, and I lost them quite a bit of money. It was a long time ago. I ended up making it back. But you don't want that on your head. Let him, you can discuss it with him and everything, but let your friend make their own decision. Let them pull the trigger, if you will, on their buys and sells. Turned 18 6 months after me, so you're currently not of legal age to buy crypto. Yeah, so look, you certainly can do it. I don't advise it, but just you don't want to get hit on taxes, right? So does that make sense? I don't know the tax laws in your country, but in America, it's not advantageous. And I believe you got to be 18 here as well, I believe. So if he's not going to hold you liable, you certainly could. I wouldn't, but you certainly could. And I know we're probably not talking about a ton of money, so. So anything else, or I am going to hit the gym. I have to put a report together for the Midwest here. Tell the people who's screwing up and who's not screwing up. Another day in paradise. And I forgot about the tax. Yeah, tax-free amount for this year is $50, which I probably won't earn during, but better to deny his request. Yeah, I just think it's, let him control his financial destiny, and what you can do is educate him on everything that you're learning, on what's good, what's bad, all that stuff. That's how I would handle it. And his parents could open up an account, and put that on them, and then he can, if he has money, he can do it that way. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, nothing too crazy. I have a pretty easy. I'm left alone in my work, literally left alone. I run the Midwest and most of the West, and don't have to leave my house too much. I have to go to Lombard, Illinois next week, and I was supposed to be at a GM meeting in Indiana next week, but I can't be in two places at once, so it's all good. Nothing like working at home. That's why I can talk to my brothers and sisters on here. So, all right, this wind is bitch. I gotta go blow my nose. Love y'all. You have any questions, let me know. Adios, my brothers and sisters. Be good. But we got up to 5 or 6, 8 people today. I dig it. Whatever you guys need, let me know. We'll talk very, 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 very